Hey, how you doing? Just completed another day. Time to relax, get something to eat. How everybody doing? Decided to get on today. Holla at my people. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I just seen something that I can't believe I seen. I just seen somebody rolling down the street with a tire blown, like literally on the rim, like going 60 miles an hour. And this was a truck driver. I don't know where he was going. I tried to hit him up over the CB and let him know, hey man, your tire flat. But he never responds, so guess he don't have no CB radio. But how everybody doing today? Your boy just parked for the day. Thanks for the love. Decided to hop on here and see what's going on. I know I'm off schedule. I usually go live on Tuesdays. But man, I just came out of New Jersey. And shoot, I know I don't get Chinese food like on a regular, but shoot, I had to get it yesterday. Yeah. What's up, the original? How's it going? Thanks for hopping on. Well, that's what this channel about. We talking about street, trucking, trying to get everybody connected to these brokers and people that's hiring truck drivers and stuff. Just filling in game. Trying to help the new drivers out. People getting their CDLs. Not knowing everything, so that's what this channel is about. Like, hey, come on here, ask your questions. I got plenty of truck drivers on here. I got some brokers on here. I got some people that own trucking companies on here. So it's all about networking. Something I didn't have when I first started. If I had something like this, shoot, the first thing I would have asked, like, hey man, how to properly fill up your truck? Because shoot, schools weren't telling you that. They were just like, hey, here's the keys, your first load. Oh yeah, I mean, this is how Money Mike said, this is a job. This ain't no adventure. Sure, I gotta keep it nice and breezy around here. But yeah, man, these trucks, I love driving trucks. Like, my pops drove trucks. Like, my uncle, he drive trucks. My cousin, they drive trucks. Like, that's pretty much a family thing. So I mean, we have something to talk about. Well, I'm going to swap with another driver. He bringing me a load. I'm giving him my empty. Then I'm heading back out. Oh yeah, they're gonna break you in right. They'll put you in the mountains real quick. I appreciate that, Alil. 2 months. Yeah, I'm not sure if everybody familiar with my story, but when I first got into the trucking business, I tried to it's like when I was making all kind of errors. Like I was getting out of service violations, like, and it was always for brakes out of adjustment. So I had got like 3 of them. So the company that I was with, I was pulling through the oil field, and I ain't do nothing wrong. They came with the 2010, the CSA 2010. The terminal manager called me in the office like, look, we see you got 3 out of service violations in the past, so we're gonna have to let you go at least for 3 years. I tried to go hop on and get somewhere else, like working in a warehouse or something, to try to buy time. That was the worst time of my life. Like I was so miserable. Like once you get into these trucks, like they spoil you. Like you don't want to do nothing else after that. The freedom of the road, you get to go wherever you want to go, and just kick back whenever you want to kick back. Like, sure, I'm about to shut it down for the day. I'm about to go back here and watch my TV, running this truck stop, grab me something to eat. But I had to hop on here and just holler at everybody, because shoot, it is lonely on this road, especially when you can't have no riders. Oh man, that's why I'm about to go over there to JFK now. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the hearts everybody giving me out there. Oh, that's crazy, Dave. Yeah, it's a lot of freedom as a local driver, but man, when you get on this road, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say freedom. Like, hey, you the captain of the ship. If the ship go down, you got to go down with it. I appreciate that, original. I ain't never hear that company. Oh man, hey, that Wingstop sound good, but right now I gotta settle for Flying J wings. Well, that's understandable. I mean, yeah, that's understandable. Sure. I mean, I'm a family man too, but I just like over the road. Like, I don't know. I like going to different states. Oh, so you pulling them end dumps. Yeah, I mean, as an over the road driver, you find places that you would like to stop at. I got a few truck stops that if I go through there, I'm stopping there. Let's see if I can think of one. I can't remember that, but I know I think it's in Black. Is that Black River Falls up there in Wisconsin? They got a truck stop that I don't think too many people know about. It's a little duck off mom and pops. So if I'm going through there, let's say I'm running low on hours, I know I could go there and they'll always have truck parking there. And they got a little nice restaurant in there too. So, I met a guy, and I'm gonna tell you how I found all these truck stops. I met a guy. I was in Atlanta. I went to, I think it was a TA, and the guy stopped me, and he was like, "Hey, I got some books that I'm selling, some truck parking books that I'm selling." So I like, okay. I'm like, how much you want for them? So he like, man, give me $20. So I was like, okay. Walked with him to his truck. He showed me the book. He was like, look, it got all the truck parking in here, even the restaurants. Like, it got what they got in the truck stops. It got, pretty much everything. Like, what Walmarts let you park there. Like, he had everything in there. So after that, I was like, man, you know what? I could stop whenever I want to stop. I could pop that book open and see, like, okay, this restaurant right here got 2 parking spots. Like, you could park overnight. Like, the dude, he was, I don't know if he's still doing it, but the website that he had is called Park My Rig. So I got that book. He gave me a free one just because it was an older version. So I was like, sure, hey, $20 for 2 books? Let me go ahead and get that. But that's one thing drivers gotta have a problem with, truck parking. So I try to get every bit of information I could get. So while everybody looking for truck parking, I already know where I'm parking. So, wait. So, Charles Ma, you saying you got your CDL? So, if you saying you just got your CDL and you had a suspension, ooh, man. Yeah, you might have to. I mean, they got some companies that'll give you a break. You just gotta find them. But having that suspension that close, Like, yeah, it's gonna be kind of tight. But you might could find somebody that'll hook you up. You just gotta get out there and just holler at them. Like, let them know up front, hey, I had a license suspension, during this time. Is there anything you guys could do for me? Yeah, it's 2023. So you still got another. Hey, it don't hurt to try. Like, all they could do is tell you no. So I just keep trying. So you still got that gap. That's what I'm saying. You still got that gap. So 2019 to 23, like, yeah, you still got that gap. So, like I said, like, just keep hollering at people. Sure. Yeah. I know y'all like, man, this dude tripped me, got a sweat on. Sure, it was cold this morning. And sure, it's kind of windy out here too, so. But yeah, I hope that guy got somewhere. Well, when I was passing him, he was passing up a rest area. So that was the crazy part. So I'm like, man, you don't see you got a tire blown, like the tire literally came off. It's just the rim. So as I pull up on side of him, he got his phone in his hand. I'm like, oh, that's why you don't see it. Like, he just passed the whole rest area. I'm like, man, you better hope the state trooper don't see him. But that's an out of service violation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch your mirrors. I mean, just looking around, like, drivers will tell you if you got a problem, on your rear end. Like, if you got a light out or something, like a drivers will tell you. If your brake smoking, like anything. You just gotta pay attention. So for the most part, drivers be out here trying to help each other out. I'm not gonna say all drivers are bad drivers. You got a few that try to flag you down or try to get your attention. Sitting in the old rocking chair, trying to figure. Oh, see a lot of people joining. No, I don't drive for Swift. He's at the worst company ever. You know, I'm not gonna say Swift the worst company. Like, they got some worse than Swift. You know, I'm not gonna. I mean, each company got its own, problems. So you just gotta learn how to move past it. But each company you go to gonna have a problem. So if you leave one company, you're gonna go to another company, and you're gonna have a worse problem. Like, so it's just stick with what you know. Like, you got a problem with this company, you know how they roll, shoot, stick with them. Y'all know my story, so that's why I say Swift not all that bad. Like, they got companies out here that that'll jack you for your money. So, like, pretty much everybody on here know my story. They know how I started out. So I just look at it like, shoot, well, hey, that's like the company I'm with now. I had left and I came back. The only reason why I left them because I wanted a local gig. Started working local, like, it wasn't working out. So I came back to the company that I'm familiar with. So I know how this company works. I know they got two different divisions. So I already knew that I wanted to go with the division that got the most, benefits. So I didn't want to go over the road because, well, I'm over the road, but it's a separate division, if that makes sense. So on one side they over the road fleet, and then on the other side they got the regional / over the road. So you home every weekend with the option to stay out, but on the over the road side, you could be home every week depending on where you stay at. But most guys just stay out. What's up, Lamont? What's going on, Freight Nation? And we appreciate that, Miss Joyce. We appreciate that. To show the respect that the truckers need. Like, we appreciate that. We don't get that, we don't get that often. How you getting banned? Jersey 1, what happened, man? I know they're giving you another try. Like, what part you had a problem with? I appreciate the hearts, everybody. So the offset. All right. So with the offset, you're gonna turn your wheel, the opposite direction of, whatever way you want the trailer to go before you even move. So if you move and you start turning that wheel, you're not gonna get it. You got to turn your wheel all the way first and then back up. So it's like the truck gonna know, okay, look, the back of the truck need to go this way. So as soon as you start moving, it's gonna start swinging that way. So once it starts swinging that way and you see it's going in the direction you want it to go, then you stop. Turn it all the way back the other way, and then start backing up again. So what a lot of drivers do, and they feel like they could maneuver the truck like they do a car. Well, that comes with experience. So being a new driver, you had to do a lot of stopping. Stop, turn your wheel, back up, stop, turn your wheel, back up. That's how you got to do it. Because if you do it like, a driver that's been out here for years, by the time you get the wheel all the way turned, it's too late. The trailer gonna swing too far to the right or too far to the left. So that's why you gotta stop. Like, the instructor is not gonna penalize you for stopping. So, they penalize you for pull-ups. So if you stop and you turn the steering wheel, let's say you want the trailer to go, let's say you're doing offset right. All right. Before you move that truck, you're going to turn the steering wheel all the way to your left. And then you're going to back up. Once you see that trailer start to pivot, Stop. Turn the wheel all the way to your right. Then start backing up. You know, I'm like, you had to crawl before you walk. So that's what they testing you on. They're trying to make sure you could handle the truck. So I don't think they time you on that. It's been a while. I don't think they time you on it. But always stop. So that stop and give you time to gather your thoughts on, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. So give yourself some time. Like, I mean, you there anyway, so why not stop? Let me see, I need to go to the, hold on, let me go to the other screen. So I don't even remember how long they give you to do it. So it's time for me to renew my license. I'm about to do the exact same thing. I mean, I'm saying don't sit there for 5 minutes trying to figure out. I'm saying, like, turn your wheel, like, as soon as you say, okay, you can start when you want to start, turn your wheel all the way. Back up a little bit to get that trailer pivoting. Stop, turn it the other way, back it up. Just like you wanna keep it at a steady flow, but allow yourself, a few seconds to, like, okay, let me figure this out. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your tandems to get, well, I said the right side. So you're trying to get your driver's side tandems to get as close to that first cone without hitting it. Because remember, once you get it to that cone, you're going to stop again. You're going to pretty much jackknife it from there to where it could come around that cone. And once you see it come around that cone, then stop, turn it all the way to your left, and then just follow your trailer in. So I'm making it sound easy, but that's come from me doing it for a while. But you take your time and keep it at a steady pace. Because if they said that, you ran out of time, I didn't know they was timing you. But I think they give you, I don't know if that was your first try or your second try. I know they give you 2 tries. And then you got to sit out for, I think it's like 30 days or I forgot how long it was. All right, heavy champ, I see you. You got your permit, moving up in the world. Well, yeah, Miss Joyce, that's where everybody started gravitating to. IRS. I'm trying to see what IRS. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, and I think this was our upper hand. We had time to go out there, like after the class let out, they'll let us go out there and play around with the trucks. So I don't know if they allow you guys to do that. So we could get, some practice and see, we could do it, But if you holler at the instructors and like let them know, like, hey man, I need some help with my offside, alley dot. Can you give me, a few pointers? And he'll take you out there to the truck and explain it to you. Like, he got to do it off the clock though. He can't do it while he on the clock. Well, you shouldn't be scared of the trucks. You should be scared of the other people around you. So the trucker got more to lose than, other people. So trust me, we're not gonna risk our CDLs. What's up, Slider, man? I see you out there getting it, man. So, Miss Joyce, I've been driving for 17 years. I drove tractor trailer, flatbed. Right now I'm pulling a reefer. I drove end dumps, garbage trucks, oversized. But the only thing I didn't mess with was tankers. And they was trying to train me on that. But I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable pulling the tankers. I don't know what really did he talking about, but shoot. So Jersey, they give you 15 minutes per maneuver. All right. Yeah, I didn't know they give you 15 minutes. Damn. That's something new they started doing? Yeah, you're right, Slider. Slow and steady. Man. Like the videos you be shooting, I could tell exactly where you at. Because most of the time I done passed those areas. So the drip bolts. I mean, shoot. I mean, I can tell you to stay positive. If you miss one maneuver, just keep going. So So Jersey 1. So as far as shifting gears, I'm gonna tell you an easy way to start. You gotta watch your RPMs. So anything above 1300 RPMs, you could shift. On the low side, 1 through 4, you could shift out. Some people could shift out at 800-900, but by you being new, they're gonna want you to shift out at 1300. But as you start getting familiar with it, you'll be able to shift out at 1000 RPMs. So it's just you shift up. I'm gonna tell you, because you still in school. Shift out. You shift between 13 and 18. All right. 18 to give you more time to get it in the next gear. You downshift at 1200 RPMs. So once it reach 1200, then you can pop it out of gear, and they're gonna want you to double clutch. So of course you gotta rev it up and then clutch it back in. But you're gonna do that even when you get out of school until you get used to it, and then you're gonna start getting your own style. But for beginner's sake, between 13 and 1800, going up shifting, 1200 down shifting. So of course you're gonna shift it out at 1200, raise the RPMs up, put it in the next lower gear. And then when you move up the scale, then you'll get comfortable with it, and then you'll get it. Like I came straight to truck driving school not knowing how to drive a manual. So if I could do it, you could do it. You gotta believe in yourself, Drip Boss. You gotta believe in yourself. How you doing, Miss Megan? Hey, Slider. Hey, that's how my pops broke me in. We was delivering firewood, and my pops had a pickup truck and a trailer. He was like, okay, look, I'm gonna show you how to back this in. It's just like the only thing is these trailers gonna swing. Well, once he started getting the longer trailers, then it started, swinging a little slower. So that's how I learned how to back a trailer in. But yeah, Drip Boss, you'll pass. I got faith in you. You'll pass. Now I'm gonna come on here just to see if you pass now. So he said, play the Adams Family song. Man. Now, we be easy on new drivers. It's the experienced drivers we be hard on. How does I'm not understanding what you mean by that. I'm not understanding what you mean by that. Oh, for sure, man. So Jersey One, man, we always help, man. You know, how you doing, Miss Renee? Hassan, take your time. You don't know a question, go to the next one. Don't spend too long on the questions. You only scored on correct answers. So I believe you can't miss more than 6. But that's why I said, try to get as many right as possible. Once you hit that 80% mark, the machine gonna cut off anyway. So everybody, so make sure you go over the pre-trip before you go and do it. So I mean, if you got somebody that could that could question you on a pre-trip, because sometimes the instructor asks you a question. So it's more than just knowing the parts. They want to know, okay, why are you checking the oil? And you got to be able to respond to that. That lets them know that you know what you're talking about. I'm just using that as an example. You know, I had a instructor ask me, like, every time I go and renew my CDL, I go through the pre-trip, and I'm expecting them to ask me a question. Sure, one tomorrow. I'm gonna see. I got I'm gonna see if I can make it for 2. You know, give you some time to, you know, gather yourself, because I know you're gonna get that CDL. So BMW, no, I'm not Muslim. You're the second person to ask me that. I miss Dawn. Go, time to pop the champagne. Go take that man out to eat, celebrate, give him a big T-bone steak. You know, with a side of potatoes. You know, some asparagus. You know, just, you know, hook him up. Show him how much you appreciate that. Well, yeah, you know, women starting to come into the trucking industry. Always, Lamar. Always, man. Who is that? Man. Hey, Chris, man, you can't be putting that out, man. You can't be coming on here putting that out, man. Man, I was Chris. Chris, you know I ran into Jason LaFleur, right? At a Love's truck stop. Yeah, Miss Dawn, I've been driving for 17 years. It's not that hard. Jersey one, nah, it's not hard. You just gotta remember, once your shoulder, well, if you turn it into an intersection, you want to have your shoulder hit that center of that road before you start turning. So when I say your shoulder, I mean like your shoulder, like in the center of that road before you start turning. If you're making a right turn. Now, if you're making a left, it's practically the same thing, but it's easier. He said, don't ask me how I did it, I just did it. Hey, at least you got it done. Yep. Well, not the test. You got to do the pre-trip part. So you got to do the pre-trip, and then you got to do the road test, and then you got to do the skills test. So practically, yeah. The only thing you're not doing is the written part. Man, how in the world did you find me, man? Hold on, man. I got it. Man, I was wondering what happened to everybody from Lowe's, man. I went there one day and they had a whole new crew. I know now. I had to think about the name. Man, what's good, man? Hey, Chris, you still out there in Louisiana? All right, Lo. I see you. Where you stay at? Better yet, let me rephrase the question. What are you trying to do with it? You trying to stay local or you trying to go over the road? So as a matter of fact, Lo, I tell you what, if you're trying to go over the road, like pulling doubles and triples, go ahead and if you're trying to do any one of them, you can still inbox me. But I got a company right now that's like right at the top of my head that you can go and pull doubles and triples with if you want to go over the road. Now you're gonna be pulling Estes and ABF trailers, but that's if you wanna do that. Like I can holler at the hiring manager. What time it is? What time is it? Well, I had to holler at him tomorrow. But go ahead and inbox me, and I'll holler at him for you. Oh, for sure, cool cat. Definitely. Like, you gotta crawl before you walk. So, Chris, have you seen Jacob lately? Damn, you in Charlotte. Damn. I mean, they probably still put you on, but the company is in Chicago. I mean, they do team drivings with the doubles. So you won't be pulling no triples, but you'll be pulling doubles. Because triples mainly stay on the interstate. Pretty much, the interstate. Hold on. So, Chris, you saying you got your CDL? Yeah, the little guy. He said the little guy. I know you about 6'5". I know. Yeah, the little guy. Regional logo. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for you on. I mean, I don't know nobody that's over in Charlotte. But like I said, sure, if you ever change your mind, like, hey, Chris, man, don't play that man like that. Don't play that man like that, Chris, man. But yeah, if you decide you want to do the over the road, like, I mean, and they take on new drivers. As a matter of fact, a lot of the guys there is new. So I think one of the guys I talked to, he's like, he only had like 3 months experience. What's going on? It's good out here. It's a little warm. What? Damn. I was looking for the dude. I'm like, damn. I can't find. I know you had a Facebook. They must have took it down. Damn. Oh yeah, most definitely, James. I done did the off field for some time. And it's easy money. Like, damn, Chris, you just messed my head up, man. I can't even think straight now. That was my dog. Like, shoot, nobody used to want to work with the man because he was short. Man. Damn, it's been that long? Well, John Marshall, I'm waiting to see what happens. I mean, they got all kind of rumors out saying that the AI tech been pushed back. You know, I heard even with the AI, they still gonna have a driver in here, just to navigate through city limits. So the AI is supposed to be driving, the interstate, but as far as the city limits, the driver's supposed to take over. So just wait to see what happens. Hey, Chris, man, inbox me your number, man. That's not bad. Oh, man. Damn, my boy Chris just messed my head up, man. Damn. On that note, I'm at the go get me something to eat now. But yeah, I'll be back on here tomorrow. I just wanted to get on here and